Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Kay, the Dungeon Master for the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons show. Before we get into announcements, Nick, would you like to start off the player introductions?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nick. I play Ethan Selberg, the human archfey patron warlock.
Hi, I'm Ethan, and I play Zofdal Zephyrax, the Dragonborn Graviturgy Wizard.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Bonks, the Bugbear Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I play Angelica Jacobson, who is a Fearbolg Druid.
I have to say, it is weird to hear Nick start off the player introductions and not say I play Sorthadius Warlock. Even though this is the 6th time we've done it.
I mean, yeah, I have to write it down so I don't stutter over it and so I don't start saying a different thing than what I actually am.
All right, so we premiere episodes on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, sometimes on Tuesdays when we get our wires crossed. Tonight's adventure is a continuation of our off-and-on campaign set in Exandria from The Explorer's Guide to Wild Mountains. The character portraits in the stat cards over there.
Yes.
Over there.
Over there. That's correct. Yes,
there.
Ethan. Yes, that's correct too.
They're by an artist named K. Cal, who is me. Check the video description for links and information about our campaign, but also for some Black Lives Matter resources. Follow us on Twitter at Antiheroes Anon for news and updates. And last but not least, enjoy the show, share it with your friends, come back and watch some more. Yay. All right, now let's dive into our recap. 12 days ago, a group of misfits attended the funeral of an explorer named Ergon Wenth, who had returned from the wilds of Iselcross with wondrous treasures and a terminal disease known as frigid woe. Several others in Ergon's hometown of Palebank Village were also infected, including an antiques dealer, a pair of sister smugglers, and an itinerant family of booksellers. Now the group has retraced Ergon's steps back across the sea to Iselcross and an Aeorian ruin known as Salsvault. They fended off a pair of animated armors in Salsvault's entrance chamber, the very same ones that chased Ergon out. But the vision Zofdal Zephyrax has been plagued with suggests there's more to this place than any of the group is expecting. As we left off last week, the 4 of you had just entered the next room when Zoph stepped forward as if in a trance. They knelt beside one of the open chests, opened it, and placed their hand on the top, and after a moment said, "I have a name. What would you like to do?"
Grab something real quick.
Yeah, Zoph is just kind of quietly lifting and closing the lid of the chest, even though there's like nothing in it. They're just kind of absent-mindedly doing that while they're clearly lost in thought.
Whose name do you have there, Zeph?
What? Oh, I think I might have to tell the group of you something if we decide to stay together for too much longer. Just remember I told you, Easter, I came here looking to find something.
Mm-hmm.
It was a clue to that, an important clue, I think. That's all.
Oh, well, that's a weird coincidence.
Yeah, it is.
Have you been here
Feels
before?
like,
Perhaps in a sense.
Feels like a lot of weird coincidences going around this mission.
It's true, and I would be happy to explain, my share of the coincidences later if we decide to stay together, too much longer. But for now, it's not important. There's many more important things we need to do, and we're on a bit of a time crunch. There's nothing in these chests.
Oh, dang.
Rats.
There was nothing in the chest, right?
Okay,
Yes, there-
so there's also stone tablets, you said, in the room. Can I look at them to see if there's writing on them or something?
Stone tables
Oh,
that
okay.
are basically broken up and are laying on the floor in pieces.
One letter makes a big difference. Okay.
The one thing that is important that I've just realized is that Salsvault may have been an Aeorian disease laboratory, but I think that we could have deduced that from why we're here to begin with. So I don't know, just be cautious.
Wait, I have a bunch of questions now.
Okay.
Why would they make disease, and who are they making disease against? What is going on here?
It's okay. How much would Zoph know about what the Aeorians were about? I know of them.
Right. Why don't you roll a history check?
Oh, that'll go great, I'm sure. All right, history. Here we go.
Guidance.
Guidance, okay. I rolled a 1 on the guidance and a 7 on the regular check. So +4, that is 11, +1 for 12.
Okay. So you've never heard of any like disease laboratory really, except for what you saw just now in your vision. You know that Aeor was a flying city from before the calamity, from the Age of Arcana. So with that knowledge, you can deduce that there were, during that time, you know that there were very skilled mages, and they were all like researching and doing experiments on a bunch of different stuff. But you don't really know, you know, a disease laboratory feels like that falls into that same kind of genre of just things that they'd be researching.
Because they could.
But you don't really have any information more than that.
Yeah. So back in the Age of Arcanum, I mean, this is pre-calamity, but there was a group of people. They had a flying city, and the city was called Aeor. And then eventually that city crashed into Wildmount. And it was sort of around this area. That's why this area is sort of so special. That's why adventurers come here so often, because they can find magical artifacts from back when all of these incredible mages were studying during the Age of Arcanum. And they were studying all these various weird topics. So it just, I don't know, it makes sense that maybe diseases would be one of them. I don't know what their purpose might have been, but they kind of studied all sorts of things for who knows what reason, and perhaps just because they could.
So there could be all kind of weird, bizarre things in this building, whatever
Indeed.
we're in. Wow.
Oh,
exciting.
It could be more diseases.
Yeah, possibly. The point of my mentioning it is that we should probably be on our toes. Not that we'd be reckless anyways, but
feels like
it's broken.
It feels like the thing we read in the entrance hall, don't touch anything, is just kind of good advice in general.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That does make sense now.
Well, it looks like we've got one door forward and one door backward.
Go.
Well, let's keep going deeper in here, because I still don't know how to get through that other door.
Same.
Oh, although we had that other plan.
Plan B of spider
Yeah,
transformation.
yeah. Well, let's just keep going this way.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
We all just stand by the door waiting for one of us to take the
do it.
handle.
Sorry.
I mean, I'll do it.
I should still have detect magic up. So
Which one of us has mage hand still? I think it's
wait, who cast detect magic before? I thought it was Angelica that cast it last session.
I think we both have.
I cast it
different
before we
things.
came in.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say I was doing some checking because I couldn't remember if Angelica cast any other concentration spells after detect magic. and guidance is a concentration spell. So going forward, be careful about that, because if you cast guidance, then whatever you were concentrating on previously will end.
Okay, we were out of that room anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah,
this
so
time.
Angelica's Detect Magic is not up, but Zoph, if you cast it when coming into the room.
Yeah, I cast it before we even entered Salsvault, when we were sort of on that outside door. I was looking for magic.
Did you cast any other concentration spells when you were fighting the armor?
I think the only thing I cast was
Shocking Grass.
Shocking Grass, yeah.
Several times,
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see any spell slots marked off, so yeah, and none of my cantraps.
You should call it Shocking Joust based off how you were trying to do it. Yeah.
Well, I will cast Mage Hand and use that to like push the door open. Now that I know that we're in a disease laboratory.
Yeah. Put on your white gloves, everyone.
Okay, before that though, because Zoph had Detect Magic up, Zoph does notice that the doors and walls are radiating with a faint aura of abjuration magic, and the chests also have a little bit of abjuration magic on them too, but that's it.
Okay, well, I was already messing with the chest lid and nothing happened, so it's probably fine to touch the doors and walls, but still, let's use the hand.
So you use Mage Hand to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, it opens, no problem.
Okay.
More rubble.
All right. In this room, pieces of rusty plate armor are scattered about this chamber amid the rubble of destroyed stone furniture. An anvil built into the floor stands in front of a cold furnace to the southwest. Across the room from the furnace, 2 humanoid feet stick out from a pile of rubble.
Like face up, or like how are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
anyone else seen the feet?
I'll go up and
They're hard to miss.
I'll go up and kind of poke it with my scimitar.
Okay. Anybody who wants to take a closer look at the feet, make a perception check.
Sure.
Okay.
I got a 10.
I got 16.
Well, I got a 15, but I'm going to do guidance on myself.
And
So
Zoph's
it's
got a 13.
18.
Okay, everyone but Bonks.
Yeah.
Oh.
When Angelica goes up to poke the foot with her scimitar, it twitches.
Oh.
Bonks does not see this.
Ew! It's alive under there.
No, I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Well, we should probably clear the rubble if it is alive.
Yeah, let's try to shift some of this rock.
I am not strong enough for that.
I mean, I didn't move. Why? Are you guys sure?
Yes. What's the matter with you?
I didn't see it.
Barbarian blindness.
Wow, that's mean, Angelica Jacobson.
Okay, who all is going to help Angelica clear this rubble?
I mean, I can help her, even though she just gave me some lip.
If all 4 of you work together, then you can.
I have a negative strength score. I feel like I've only gotten away.
That's totally fine, because there's nothing really large, it's just like
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
pieces of armor and like rubble. Small, if there's nothing really big, it's just like a pile of rubble.
Well,
I mean, it seems like your kind of thing to pick up a bunch of little things and clean it, right?
I will mage hand as much of this out of the way as I can. I'm not touching any of this stuff.
All right. So you work together, and over the course of like a couple minutes, you manage to make a good dent in clearing this rubble away. And as you continue to move this like broken tables and pieces of armor and clutter and stuff, you start to notice a smell. And then you can see shifting under the rock And as soon as this figure is free, it bursts from the rubble. This decomposing, angry-looking zombie.
Oh god.
And
Put it back under the
I
rubble.
need everyone to roll
Put the rubble
initiative.
back.
Oh,
Put the rubble
no.
back.
Put it back.
Gross.
I knew we shouldn't have picked this stuff up.
I'm so glad I didn't touch it.
Look on the bright side. At least being a zombie isn't really contagious.
We hope.
At least we weren't under the rubble.
It's true.
I like that zoom in.
Yeah, that was good. The
The
dynamic
map
zooming
game.
was great.
Oop, oop.
Was that the like Final Fantasy VI noise, Nick?
Yeah. Yes.
You go in.
The magic of the mighty pen.
Is it a robot? Are we playing Pictionary? It's a robot with an eye patch. Nope.
No, that's clearly the zombie's exposed brain.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
Those are his ears on the side. He's
You're
a
really good at
Minecraft
this
zombie.
game.
That's why his head is a square.
You're right.
Oh,
You're right.
good
Either
call.
that or
Dang, Ethan.
either that or he needs a shave on his head.
On his head? Gross. What else do we got here? Okay.
So looks like rubble.
Is that the anvil?
Looks like he's pretty stubbly.
Well, you know, hair does continue to grow after death.
Wait, is that the back of his head?
Oh, it could be.
Oh.
He's got a lot of like neck hair, but he's bald
Yeah, I
on top.
guess. That's weird.
And creepy crawly things
what's
crawling
this?
around in it.
Yeah, it must be like a
As a
birthmark.
bandage.
Bandage. Yeah, it's
Bandage, yep.
true. We got it.
Someone smacked him on the head.
Yeah. With the rubble.
That rubble might as well be stubble.
I bet I bet the rubble fell on him and someone saw it and they put like a bandage on his head. They're like,
Yeah.
"I'm sorry about that," and then they left.
Wonder if his name is Barney.
All right, so this
Barney
is
Rubble.
the anvil. This is the forge. This is rubble.
Oh,
I'm just
we were pretty close,
yeah.
I think.
The maneless horse's zombie.
manless horses zombie. Where do you guys want to be? I feel like you're pretty close because you were digging them
Yeah,
out.
because
so.
we're digging them out.
Easter was using mage hand, so.
So I'm not that close, right? So I'm like as far away from touching anything in the room as possible.
That worked for you.
Well, I'm kind of close to the wall, and I don't trust the wall either.
So
There, yes.
So there. So that was good. All right.
Do you trust the anvil?
I gotta be close to something.
Okay. All right.
Easter, you're so funny. All right. Do we have initiatives?
I am minus 16.
Zoph was 18.
4.
Me too.
Nice.
What are your dex bonuses, you guys?
Plus one.
I meant the two who tied, Angelica and Soph.
1.
Okay, so you guys can decide which order you want to go in. Bonk,
Second.
what was yours?
4.
All right, just a second, you guys. Oh shit, I have two keyboards in front of me and I keep forgetting which one does what. Okay. All right, so it's Angelica or Zoph.
Angelica said Zoph was up first.
Okay.
So here we go. Old reliable. Shocking grasp.
There it is.
No advantage this time, but a good roll. 23.
That's really good.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. And it's 1d8 for 4 lightning damage. And then I do the other part of the classic combo and run away.
Shocking joust strikes again.
Where do you want to go?
That corner that Easter was turning her nose up at.
All right. Angelica?
Zombies!
Okay. I'm going to. Okay, so I'm right next to it. I'll get out my scimitar. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, there it is.
Yay!
Oh boy.
So that means I get 2. So I don't do this very often. On the bonus that you add, do you add that twice too?
Just
Or
once.
just 2
Once.
dice? Okay.
You just roll 2 dice instead of 1.
All right. So that is a lovely 9 damage.
That is
Excellent.
lovely. And since I shocking grasped it, it can't take reactions if you do want to move away from it.
Yeah, I'll back up a little bit.
Sure, I'll take care of
Just
this.
1 square or 2?
Just 1. In case it decides to.
All right. And so, like, covered and still, like, kind of covered in electricity, and now suddenly, like, a large part of it is, like, chopped out of it by Angelica. It's looking pretty hurt. Easter.
All right. He goes, and just like instinctively lashes out with a Eldritch Blast
Do it.
and misses, unless an 8 hits.
An 8? It hits.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Yay!
There it is. Please finish it.
So that's 2 damage.
All right. It's still standing, but not looking very happy. And it's its turn. And it's going to stumble forward and go after Angelica because she basically hit it the hardest.
Bring it.
All right. Yeah, that's probably not going to hit. That's a 6 to hit.
Ha, misses.
So it stumbles forward and it kind of lunges at you and flails, and you just kind of step aside and it just kind of loses its balance.
And I start laughing because it's like ridiculous.
It is pretty ridiculous. Bonks?
All right, seeing it lose its footing, I will take this opportunity to attack
Do
you.
it.
And I got a 17 to hit. And
You don't
Yeah,
need
that
much,
hits.
apparently.
I got, 6 damage with the Great Axe.
All right. You take an even bigger chunk of its flesh out, and it's kind of wobbling, and its knees are shaking, but it still stands.
Get him, Zoph.
Okay, yep, it's Zo's turn. Sorry, I was reading something.
Okay, yep. Kind of nervously dance up. Do the same thing. Rolled low, but I know I still hit because that's an 11.
That is.
I would have to roll a 2.
I'm going to put you here.
I'd
For
still
now.
hit it on a 2. So I'd have to roll a 1. That's 3 lightning damage.
All right.
And then just get back again.
You can 2-step back out of there.
It seemed like doing a can up and like,
All right, so you hit it with this electricity, and it kind of and it crumbles. And there's a minute where you guys are all just kind of like waiting,
Did we do it?
and it gets back up and goes.
Oh, I hit it! Oh, I hit it again!
You run back into that corner.
Yep.
All right, Angelica, it's your turn.
all right, get out my scimitar again. I'll get close enough to. Oh, it came to me, so it should be right next to me. Okay, come on, big roll. I got a. Wait, let's see. Oh, there it is, +4. So I got a 17.
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
That is 5 damage.
All right, so you knock it down with your scimitar, and it's off its feet, and it's quiet for a second.
Oh no.
No
No way!
It's back up.
Kill it! Ah, this is the worst.
Okay. So the undead won't die. Let's see.
Unks, you gotta pin it.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn, Angelica?
Nobody's hurt, right? I guess that's it. I'll move back a little bit too.
Okay. Easter?
It's standing again now, right? Okay. Easter is gonna shoot another Eldritch Blast, but I think it's a disadvantage now, isn't it?
But you could back away because it hasn't had its turn yet, so it's still shocked.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it can't take reactions right now.
Yeah. You have to look for somewhere to back away to, and decides she's good where she is.
Because she's invincible.
And rolls a 1 on die.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably not going to make it.
Yeah, I mean, that's an auto miss, no matter how good you are. So then Easter steps 2 steps to the left. Yep. Trying to like get out of its line of sight, so hoping it'll forget about her.
Okay.
She joins the 2-step conga line.
Hang on 1 second. Let me check one thing here. Nope. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So then it's the zombie's turn, and it's going to go after Bonks this time.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
So it flings itself at you,
Oh,
and you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh god. That's the sound that I make? Oh no.
And it's your turn, Bonks.
Okay. Would I know anything about what silvered weapons do? Are those effective against undead?
I don't think that there would be any reason for you to know one way or the other.
Okay. And then was this thing like clearly dead and then it kept coming back? Was that
All you know is it's been knocked down twice and it was still for a second. And then it just kind of twitched and came back to life.
Oh my gosh, this thing is the worst. Okay. Well,
That's why I was buried under the
But
rubble.
it's like every time you knock it down, it looks like more and more pieces of it are missing, and
Okay.
it's like it's really wobbly.
Okay, well I'm gonna try the Great Axe again then. We'll see what happens. That's oh no. That's an 8.
8 hits.
That hits.
Alright. That is 10 damage.
Woo!
Going for the mandibles.
All right, and this time
anymore.
so you turn and just slam your great axe into this thing, and it falls down, and the pieces of it scatter across the room, and it's laying there.
Easter immediately starts using Mage Hand to pile more rubble back on top of it.
Yeah, put it back here.
And it's laying there. And it's laying there.
Okay.
Quick.
And more time passes.
Quick.
More time passes.
All right.
I don't think you can get up again.
All right. Well, I don't think we should.
Is it what? It's my turn?
Yeah.
What was the zombie wearing, out of curiosity?
Good question. Do you approach it and take a look?
Yeah, kind of cautiously.
Easter's starting to cover it in rubble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just kind of cautiously get one last look at sort of what it's wearing.
All right. Why don't you make a perception check?
Guidance. That's going to get annoying, isn't it?
No, it's fine.
18, 20 total.
All right. As you slowly approach, it's not moving at all. Like not even the telltale little twitch of the foot that you saw before. And it's like in pieces. Like it's.
I think we did
Really?
it, friends. I don't think you need to be piling the rubble on anymore.
As far as what it's wearing, it is wearing a blacksmith apron.
Hmm.
So this must have been
It
whoever
has a
ran
big
this forge.
pocket in the front that looks like it's got something in the pocket.
Oh, and hold on. Stop the rubble. There is something in the pocket.
Stop. But so if there's one thing I've learned so far, you cannot be too careful here.
That's a fair point. But nothing risked, nothing gained. I'll reach into the pocket and try and pull out what's in there.
Oh, don't you want to
Don't
use
touch
me?
anything.
Don't you want to use me?
Didn't you read the sign?
Like both of Easter's hands are covering her mouth, and then the mage hand also reaches like a third hand covering her
So
mouth.
you stick your mage hand into
Nope,
The-
Zoph's physical claw.
Zoph's actual. So you reach your hand into this apron very
Mhm.
slowly, very carefully, and you grab something. You pull it out, and it's like a kind of moth-eaten, moldy cloth bundle. And you open the cloth bundle up, and it's a set of mithril smith's tools. They look pretty. They look like they could fetch a pretty good penny.
This smith must have been kind of a big deal. These tools are not too shabby. Does anyone here know anything about blacksmithing? Well, I'm sure we can trade them or sell them down the road. I'll just hold on to them.
Yeah, so you can add a set of damaged mithril smith's tools to your inventory.
Done.
I guess I'll look around the rest of the room very carefully, see if there's anything we missed.
I can help you.
Okay.
Okay. Make an investigation check. At advantage if you have help.
That's a dirty 20.
And you don't need guidance.
All right. So as you kind of go around the room and you look at the rubble and like the pieces of armor and the anvil, and now that you know that the guy had blacksmith's tools, you don't really find anything in here, but you kind of come to the conclusion that this was where the animated suits of armor that you fought before were built.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, they came from this direction. I wonder if they're more on the other side of that door, Eustace is pointing.
Guess there's one way to find out, eh?
I mean, I would guess they might be alerted based off all the noise we've been making like the other ones. So maybe there aren't. Hopefully.
Or the door's locked. Well, let me take a look around and see if there's anything magical in here real quick. And then if not, maybe we move on.
Okay.
Sure.
Yep.
Hard to
So
tell if there's anything magical
the
in here.
things that are magical, patience, geez. The things that,
I
that
was
are
filling
magical
airtime.
are the same. What?
I was filling airtime. Sorry, go on.
Oh. It's the same kind of things that you saw in the previous room. The walls and
The
the doors
walls
have
and
that
the-
same
yeah.
like really faint aura of objuration magic. But that's really all you can see.
I don't see anything. So, I mean, I figure what we're looking for would appear as magical, but I guess I don't know. Anyways,
Okay, we can move on then.
Hey, I have a question. Before I move on. Did dead people come back to life a lot in this world?
Can't say I've
I
ever
don't
seen
know
this
if I'd
before.
say a lot.
I was wondering if I should create a bonfire in the fire pit there, and maybe we throw the pieces in just for good measure. What do you think of that idea?
That's a nice
Wouldn't
way to
hurt.
bury somebody.
Might
That
smell
way,
bad.
maybe it would smell bad, yeah, but maybe they wouldn't come chasing after us unexpectedly.
Be kind of ironic for a blacksmith to be cremated in his own forge.
I think it's kind of poetic.
Yeah, better than being a stinky, smelly, rotting zombie thing.
Sure.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so you can take some time
Mhm.
picking up the slimy, rotting, decomposing pieces of this body that have been scattered about by Bonks's great axe and tossing them into a
You're
bonfire in the forge. That's totally fine. It's really not a great smell
No.
at all.
One would hope a forge would be well ventilated. Maybe.
Yeah, at least it's not getting smoky in here,
Yeah.
but that's not going to do anything about the
Yeah.
smell.
Oh well.
Hey, Zoe, have you smelled anything worse than that?
Yeah, I mean, actually, maybe. It depends. I mean, bad smells are kind of relative. Whatever you're smelling at the moment that's a bad smell is going to smell like the worst smell. And then next time you're smelling a bad smell, it's going to smell like the worst smell. But the place I come from is kind of a military town, and they can get a little stinky with all the, horses coming through and other creatures that they ride on, and, all these people clustered in tents. And
Thanks,
yeah.
I feel better now. Whew. Take my mind off the stink.
Ain't no stink if you don't think about it. It doesn't make any sense. Let's move on.
All right, so this up the way, actually.
I will mage hand open the door to the south.
Yep, and it swings open no problem. And it leads to
Does that mean then life is a bed of roses? If you don't think like I go around
Okay way to
smelling
think about
roses
it.
all the time.
Well, good. More options.
a long
Oh
hallway.
boy.
And as you enter this long hallway, you're up here. So to your left, the door to your left here, you can see has a large red X painted across it, and violent banging and the sound of heavy objects being tossed around emanate from the chamber beyond that door. This one here. But before you have a chance to really think about it, you can see at the end of the hall 2 more well-preserved human zombies in tattered robes, kind of aimlessly walking around, bumping into each other. And when you open your door and kind of look around, they look up and then they start charging. So let's roll initiative again.
Oh, great. Well, that's not so great.
I was gonna say, can't I just create bonfire right where they are?
On your turn, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Before we got in it. Okay.
I should draw a map. I'm just sitting here like, da-da-da.
What's the range on bonfire?
60 feet.
Oh, that's pretty good. I was going to say, if it wasn't that much, you could put it at the edge of your limit, and then I could hit him with a Eldritch Blast and pull him into your bonfire.
That's a great idea. Slam, bam, poof. Whoosh.
Is that the name of the idea?
Well, we're workshopping it.
It's a signature thing. To combine it with some dance moves.
It's some sweet vocals. Angelica Jacobson. Angelica Jacobson.
I think we should.
Sir.
I think we should call that combo move the tug of war.
Oh my gosh. This party gets better and better with every single session, I swear.
Tug of heated war.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted because a naked baby just walked into my room.
Yours?
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably giggling the whole time too.
All right, it's time for Pictionary again.
Oh, I'm ready. Okay, what do we got? Boat?
It's
No.
the top of a skyscraper.
Cereal
Trampoline.
box.
It's cardboard.
Ah,
Yeah, cardboard
there you
box.
go, cereal
Cereal
box.
box. Okay.
Trampoline, and he's just about to jump.
Oh, that's.
Oh, the horse is part of it. I didn't get that.
Okay. Castle? No. Huh.
Okay.
It looks kind of like buttons on the edge of a tablet or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
good.
was
That's
thinking
pretty
about
good.
that. Oh,
But now-
now it's a race car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's
It's a race car
weird
with,
kind
like,
of car.
A weird wheel.
It's like a race limousine.
Except it has like
a wheel
wheels.
falling off.
Yeah.
A race hearse.
Well, limousines aren't really meant for racing.
Because we're about to
It's got
fight the
zombies.
undead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Like,
nailed it.
We're gonna see Herman Munster come out anytime.
Dead on.
You guys are pretty ridiculous.
Thank you.
I just kind of like put you guys there.
Yeah.
Because Easter's the one that opened the door.
Mhm.
But as far as like who's up front with Easter, is up to you guys.
I can be up front. That's fine.
Okay. Let's have some initiatives then.
19 for Easter. I keep rolling high on my initiative.
For Zoe.
much for
4.
Zoe?
3.
Wait, slow down. I have to actually write this stuff down.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
So that was 3 for Zoe.
Yep.
And Bonks
4. Again.
and Angelica.
17.
Well, you're
Someone
not
go
first.
first.
Don't worry
Well,
about
it's
it.
actually good if you go first because you can do that totem thing, and then everyone
Yeah.
gets the benefit on the first round.
Did you guys take a short rest last time? I can't remember.
I think we.
We did.
I
Did we
think
not?
so.
We did.
I
Actually,
think you
because I
did.
healed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I did because I have.
Yeah,
spent
we
some of
marked
my
it.
dice.
You have stuff left. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I did too.
Don't forget you have wild shape
Oh,
too,
no, I didn't.
Angelica. That you can use.
Yeah, and I can talk with beasts. Yeah.
But like wild shape though. All right, Easter, you're up.
Okay. Easter is going to start with a Eldritch Blast against the one that's closer to them.
Do you
Okay.
want to hold your action until my turn?
Oh shit, did I say 2? I meant 3.
Oh, there's
You did
3
say
now.
2.
Oh,
This changes
another one
everything.
just ran out
Slam
from
the
that
door.
at the end of the
There's
hall.
3.
Shut it. We're outnumbered.
Well, I got a 13 to
Can
hit.
bonks count?
His
Aw.
intelligence is not great. No, it can count.
Because we're not outnumbered?
We're outnumbered by number of undead to number of not undead.
I don't think that's how it works.
They have more undead than
Is there
we do.
something about one of you I don't know?
What are we talking about?
I don't
3
know.
people?
Bonks thinks we're outnumbered, but we're not. So don't worry about it.
No, you're not outnumbered. Sorry, I misread it. It's 3, not 2.
Okay. Well, I got a 13 to hit.
And you're hitting the closest one?
Yeah. But not pulling.
Not pulling, just hitting. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. For 6 damage.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I should probably back up into the other room.
All right. How far?
Behind Angelica. Sorry to make you draw the other room.
Nah, it's fine. Like here. Oops, that's not you. This is you. Okay. All right. Good. And Angelica's up.
Okay, I'm trying to decide which one to do. The bear gives us 7 temporary hit points. The hawk, we get advantage on to the attack roll. And the unicorn is restores hit points to any creature. Okay, let's do the bear again.
Okay.
Where are you gonna put it?
So it is, I guess, right in front of us.
And temp hit points don't stack, right? It just takes the greatest of whatever.
Right.
So
That sounds right.
yeah,
I just
it
kinda
just says
put it-
5 plus my dread level, so you get 7.
Sweet. That's great.
And that's a bonus action. So now I'm gonna create a bonfire where they are.
That's only a 5-foot cube, though, right? So you
Yeah.
only target.
Yeah,
one
so
square.
which
So the-
square
the
are you gonna
close-
put it on?
The closest one to them, yeah.
Okay, how does that work again? I have to roll a check.
Yeah, it's a DC, it's a dex save, DC 14.
All right, well, it rolled a 14. So it passes.
Okay.
Does it take any damage on a pass or no?
It says 1d8 fire damage on a fail, so it doesn't say
Oh, and it's
anything
a
about it
cantrip,
passing.
so yeah, so it passes and it's fine.
Okay.
This is your bear spirit, is that a good place for it?
Yeah, that's good.
Is
When
there
does
any- ahead.
when does bonfire hit again? Is that at the end of a creature's turn or the start?
Let me check.
That I did not write down.
When it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on its turn or ends its turn there.
Ends its turn. Okay.
Okay.
Or if, for example, the other one runs through it.
Yeah.
And we have advantage with the bear spirit on strength checks and strength saving throws
Cool.
from the spirit.
Okay. All right. That's her turn, I believe. So we're going to get that out of the way. This is zombies' turns now.
Darn.
And they 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay 1, 2. So he will run through the bonfire because they're dumb zombies. And he definitely failed. So roll some damage for that guy running through your bonfire.
All right. 5.
5 fire damage. Man, my mental math game is on point tonight, you guys.
Good job.
I haven't had to use a calculator once.
We are also second level.
I've used a calculator every session on Solar
I think you
Session.
meant to say we're even second level. That's very impressive.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, Bonks, you're up.
Which color am I? Purple?
You are purple, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna move up, right up next to the one second closest to us. Yes. And I
Okay.
will swing at the one that's hurt with my great axe.
So this one or this one?
The
These two have
front
both
one.
been
The
hurt.
front one.
This one?
Yes. That's 9 to hit.
That hits.
Gosh, thank goodness they're zombies.
Okay.
Okay. Roll damage. That's that's 13 damage though.
Ooh.
Cool.
Wow.
Good one.
Yeah, so you like swing your great axe down and you can see just like splatters of this zombie getting thrown against the wall behind it.
Okay.
It's still standing, but barely.
Yeah.
Anything
Angelica, we're
else on
not
your
putting this
turn?
one in the forge too.
Anything else on your turn?
No, sorry, that's it.
Okay, Zoe.
Zoph takes a little step to the right and then opens their jaws wide as lightning crackles down their mouth, and a bolt of lightning shoots out, and both of those two in front of Zoph need to make dex saves.
Gotta love a breath weapon.
I do love a breath
Okay,
weapon.
so that's a 15 for the guy in front and a 10 for the guy in the back.
Well, the one in front will pass, but it'll take half, and then the one in back will fail, taking full of what I'm about to roll, which is 7. So 3 and then 7 lightning damage. And then Zoph will just duck back into the room, into the corner, just beyond Angelica.
Okay, so you're ducking just behind Angelica?
Yeah, sort of to the
Or, like,
side of Angelica in that
here?
corner. The
Oh,
corner.
here?
Yep.
Okay. So you let go this breath weapon, and this one crumples to the ground. The second one is still standing, and the one in front kind of twitches and gets back up.
Ugh.
Easter?
I'm gonna blast one that just got up because I don't like that at all.
Okay. You would
That's
probably have to come out into the hall to see it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Put me where I can see. Okay. But yeah, that's a 24 to hit
That hits.
for 8 damage.
Nice.
And that's the one that just went down, right?
Yep.
All right, so it falls over again.
And he's just like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Stay down.
Oh, no.
And Easton moves back 1 space.
Okay. Angelica.
Okay. Where am I now? I'm in the middle.
You're
By
right
the
next to
door?
me.
Okay.
You're the blue one, dear.
All right. Well, it's hard to see the color on this one. All right. So I'm going to go forward and attack with my scimitar, the one that looks the worst,
Okay.
in the worst shape. And I got a 16.
That hits.
Ooh, full damage. 8.
All right. So you swipe into it with your scimitar, and it looks like it's about to fall over, and it like catches itself and gets up again.
They're so resilient.
Hate these things.
And then it's the zombie's turn. So the two in back are going to go after Bonks, and the one in front is going to go after Angelica.
It's a good thing you got that temp HP.
That's a 5 to hit Bonks, and a natural 20 to hit Bonks.
Both misses.
Okay, so one just completely like you kind of sidestep and it bonks into the wall. Get it?
Fitting.
And then the other one,
No, explain it to me.
while you're laughing,
I missed that.
laughing about the first one, the other one gets you from behind real good,
Oh.
and you take 7 bludgeoning
There
damage.
goes all my temp HP.
And the one against Angelica, oh, I just rolled another natural 20. I'm so sorry.
Stop doing that one. Put that one in jail right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you see what
that-
happens though, Kay? When you're the
It's-
DM, natural 20s happen more often. I swear.
It's
Hmm.
my Matthew Mercer dice.
In
So I shouldn't
jail
be surprised.
now.
But I rolled 2 ones on the die, so 3 bludgeoning damage.
Dang, if it was elemental, I could
Absorb
reduce it to
element.
half.
Unfortunately
Okay.
not. Bonks, you're up.
So 4.
Okay. I will take a swing at the one that is on its last legs, hopefully. So that's a 19 on die. It's 24 to hit.
Yep.
Unless
Alright.
they can regrow them.
Come on. That's a 12 damage.
Yay!
Okay. Okay, and it falls over and twitches. And twitches again. And it's gonna stay prone this time, but it's definitely still alive.
No way.
Yep. It rolled exactly what it needed to stay
Oh my
alive.
gosh, that's ridiculous. Okay, well.
So?
That's it. Yeah.
Sorry, did you have something else you wanted to do?
Nope.
Nope. All right, so
Zoe sidesteps into the doorway, swings their staff forward, and lets loose an incantation that fires 3 magical darts of force, 1 at each of them, as I
Okay.
cast Magic Missile.
and those just hit.
Yep. So the one that's on the ground takes 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The one behind it takes 3 force damage.
I was like bludgeoning. I'm like, these are pretty heavy magic missiles.
And then the last one takes 2 force damage.
All right, they're still standing.
I was hoping that would be enough to knock down the one that was hurt already. And then I'll swing back behind the door again.
In the corner again, or?
In the corner again.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm being a coward.
All right. Easter.
I'm going to go for one of the ones that's still standing. I think the one that is just behind the one that's prone.
Okay.
So does a 10 hit?
It does.
All right, great. 8 damage.
All right. So you blast this one with your Eldritch Blast. And you can see it's a deadly hit. On any other creature, this thing would be dead. And it topples over with the force of it. But a moment passes and it gets back up.
Gosh, these things are the worst.
Then what? Can we find a zombie cure somewhere here?
What
Maybe.
kind of
It's a
damage is
disease
Eldritch
lab.
Blast?
It's
force,
force.
right?
Force, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Just checking.
I can confirm for you, but I'm pretty sure it's force.
You don't have any other specific type of damage types, or is that when you have Hex up? Can't remember.
Hex, I think. Actually, what is Hex?
Hex, I think, is necrotic.
Necrotic. Yes. So
Okay.
which is why I'm not using it against zombies, because that seems stupid. Force damage,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Then it is Angelica's turn.
Okay. How's everybody doing? Zach, you just
I'm fine.
used your 10 points,
Yep,
right?
I'm still at
Okay.
full HP.
All right, then I will attack the one that's on the floor.
Okay. You have advantage to hit. Not that it really matters.
Oh, you can get a crit though.
I don't. Oh, okay, I'll roll another one. I got a pretty good one on that one.
You could get a crit.
I rolled a 19, so that was really close. And another 19.
Oh
How
my
weird.
gosh.
That's weird.
Well,
That's
that hits. Roll some damage.
Okay, here's the good one. That is 5.
All right. You
Come on.
slam your scimitar into this thing, and it's just
No.
back at you.
Ugh.
Anything else on your turn?
Okay, so where am I? I'm gonna move. No, if it's prone, it can't get me.
It can't.
The
get
other
you.
ones, but the other ones can.
It can still get you.
It can still
All
get
right,
you in its
So I'm just
prone.
gonna stay there.
It'll have disadvantage to hit you though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll just stay there. It's okay.
All right. Then it's the zombie's turn. And I think this one's going to stand up. And it's going to attack Angelica again.
Why's it got a zombie like that?
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Could be
That's
worse.
twice as more as a crit.
Could be a zomboss.
I know. I rolled really high that time. And then 2 attacks against Box.
Okay.
One is 21, and the other is a 9.
Okay. 1 hit, 1 miss.
4 bludgeoning damage from the hit.
Okay.
And it's your turn, Box.
All right. Take the damage and then. Yep. Do another attack.
Which one are you going after?
The one that really needs to die once and for all.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
That is cocked. That is 7 damage.
So you land your great axe into this one, into its skull, and
Right.
kind of rake it around a bit and scream and knock its head against the wall, and its head just goes splat against the wall, brain matter everywhere. And
Okay.
it slumps and doesn't move anymore.
All right.
Yay!
Finally, trophy. Great. Done.
Woo! You want that stinky trophy?
No, you can keep it.
Brain matter trophy!
It's a shared trophy. This thing took like over 50 damage total, I think.
I'm pretty sure we all knocked it down at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but that's it for my turn.
Okay, just a second. Here we go.
We'd only have one left if she read right.
I
If she
know.
didn't read right.
Zoe, it's your turn.
Okay. Zoph will come around the corner. And that'll take, is that 5 or 10 feet of movement to get there?
5.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Zoph will go up to one of those other 2 zombies that are remaining, kind of, go past to the brained one. And no surprise, shocking grasp.
Shocking.
That is 9 plus 6 for 15.
Okay, roll your damage.
1 damage.
Aw.
Wait, what?
Yep, 1 lightning damage.
1?
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
It doesn't even pretend to fall down. It just
Like-
kind of
it
looks
like-
at you. Blink, blink,
Like
Well-
stepped on a carpet and got a static electricity shock.
blink,
I will
blink.
then go 10 feet back and stand next to Angelica.
I assume that's where you wanted to go.
Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Easter.
Easter's gonna hit the one that Zoph just hit. pretty good. That's a 23 to hit. 24 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 4 damage.
4 damage, you said?
Yes.
All right, so you just are pretty angry about last time. You shoot another one, same place, same type thing that you know it's going to just annihilate it, and it knocks it back. Big hole out of its chest, splatter of guts down the hallway,
Hey.
and it doesn't seem to be moving anymore.
I think Easter's
Yay.
gonna shout, Angelica, burn him! Burn him!
Okay.
All right, and it is Angelica's turn.
Create bonfire then, baby.
Where are you placing it?
On the last one. On the last guy.
I think Easter also wants to move up into the bear spirit space. Thank you.
Put the bear spirit on as a hat.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right,
D&D, can
dex
a bear
save.
ride a unicorn?
That is 16.
These are the most dexterous zombies
know.
Yeah,
I've
wow.
ever seen.
Yeah.
They're not though. I just keep rolling really high.
Did you put that one in jail?
No,
Put it.
it's my DM die.
I don't care.
I never roll well. You let me have this. All right, so it's the zombie's turn, but the zombie is not smart enough to get out of the fire, so it's just going to stay there and attack Bonks. That is a 6 to hit.
Miss.
My rolls are all over the map today. And I will roll another dex save. It's another natural 20.
Come on.
So does that mean he
Jumping
blows the
back and
fire
forth in
on
the
us?
fire,
Yeah, he picks it up
It's
and
like
puts it
just
in my
standing there
square.
like, bleh,
doing a little dance.
bleh.
Like, ooh, this smells nice. Warms my
Toasty.
tushy.
Nice and toasty. All right, Bonks, you're up.
All right, that is a 14 to hit,
That is.
and that's almost max damage. That's 14 damage.
Yeah, this guy is the one that hasn't really taken much damage yet, so
Well, he
you
would have if he wasn't so
slam
dexterous.
into it. You slam into it. It's
Yeah.
looking pretty bad now. Knees are knocking together.
So I think Bonks just shouts out and says, "One more to go," and he goes for the head again. And then that's it.
Azov?
Same thing. Skirt on up there, and then shocking grasp. 16.
That is.
More than 1 damage,
More than
please.
one. More than one.
8
Oh, nice.
maximum damage.
Max damage, nice.
All right. So you grab
Pokes him
onto
with the
this
staff. while
gross,
it's,
sticky, slimy, decomposing body
Yuck.
and shock it, and electricity ripples over its body, and pieces are just dropping to the floor. And it kind of falls limp in your grasp for a second, and then goes right in your face.
and then I run away. Let's see, 5, 10. Yeah, we'll go even a little bit farther than I was. So, yep, right there.
Okay, and it's Easter turn.
Die, die, die! Easter is so angry that she rolls a 1.
Oh no.
Oh, honey. Nice try.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Angelica?
All right, getting out my scimitar. Ah, nat 20.
You'll have to move a little bit closer.
Fine.
Nat 20?
I did.
Dang.
Roll your
wow.
damage.
Yeah.
2 can play that game, man. Apparently, so 6 plus 2 is 8.
And you roll your damage dice twice.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, you did it. Okay.
Ho ho ho.
Woo! So I'm gonna say, I know you like the fire, but how do you like the taste of steel? And I chop off its head.
Your scimitar just goes right through its neck, and the head goes thump, 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 and rolls down the hallway a little bit. And there's just this gross, like, slime and sludge dripping out of it. And the body kind of stands there for a second and twitches and then falls.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And all is quiet in the hallway except for the
Whoa.
sounds of pounding that you hear from this door over here.
It's
Which door?
horrible.
Zilch just kind of shrugs. Disease lab.
Do you think that they had a disease?
I think maybe they were making diseases.
I have another question. Why didn't the animated armor attack these zombies?
That's a good question. What are these zombies wearing?
They are in tattered robes. Are
Uh,
you going to take a closer look?
Yeah.
I'll
take
help
a
you.
closer look.
Okay. Yeah, the robes are tattered, but they look very archaic looking. If you'd like, you can make a history check.
I would like very much. 21.
Nice.
Yeah,
Are you
so
any guidance?
you recognize them as being of Aeorian style.
I think it makes sense that the animated armors wouldn't have attacked these zombies in particular. I don't know about the blacksmith one, but these ones seem to be wearing Aeorian robes, so they were probably the armor's masters at one point.
I guess, but like if they just attack on sight, I'd find it surprising that the armors wouldn't, quell them somehow or keep them from damaging things.
Yeah, it's also possible that the armors were sequestered in that first room, and they never really came into the same rooms as the zombies. I don't know.
Yeah, don't know.
Hey, about this thing, and Easter like jerks a thumb back at the door with all the banging and the red X on it. Question for Kay: does it sound like there's more than one creature in there?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Guidance.
I pick up 1 die. I'll help you. I pick up a 2nd die. Guidance. I pick up a 3rd die. Let's see. It's perception. 18.
Maybe the knocking went quiet.
Yeah. So 18 on that perception.
All right, so you kind of creep up to the door and you kind of close your eyes and listen. And it's very clear to you that the sounds are of like tables being knocked over and things being thrown across the room,
Mhm.
and there's like heavy foot stomps.
Mhm.
But it sounds like just one pair of foot stomps.
Okay, then
There's
I'll
no
ask.
voices.
Yeah, I'll ask the rest of the group. You want me to try putting whatever that is to sleep so we can check out the room?
Is
I
it?
mean,
Go ahead.
oh, I just don't know about the rest of you, but I see a big red X on a door, and I just want to go in there.
Right, but there's a thing in there, and I'm wondering, would it be better if that thing was asleep?
Yeah, that's a great
Um,
idea.
Probably.
Is it
In the
going
case
for
of
the door
most
too?
monsters, that's true.
Is it what?
Is it like trying to open the door as well, or is it just like making a ruckus?
That's not what it sounds like to you.
They're
Easter.
just throwing things around. And so before we sleep it, maybe I can try and stealthily open the door and peek inside, and then shut the door, and we can
I
do the
don't
sleep thing if
I
that.
think that's a good idea. Everything that sees us tries to kill us.
That's true so far.
That's not the attitude to be living life with.
But if it's like, something that can't be slept or something, then
Yeah. So
save
let's
you
find
a
out if I
nail.
can sleep it.
Yeah, we'll probably hear it fall to the floor, and then if it's a creature that might be locked in there or friendly, then you haven't harmed it,
Right.
except for maybe a bruise on the head from falling.
Sure, that's fine. If that's what you guys want to do.
Worth a shot, I suppose.
Easter leans in toward the door and raises her crystal and just
All right.
That's so cool. I love
So
that.
you put your finger up to your lips,
Yeah.
and you feel the spell travel behind the door.
didn't roll the best I could do. I got 21 hit points.
Okay? And you sit there and wait as it's kind of quiet for a second. But then you hear another loud bang and thrashing inside, and the loud sounds continue.
I think whatever is in there might be too powerful for me to put to sleep.
I don't know if I want to go in there then.
I'm so curious. But if no one else wants to go in, we can always check out other rooms and save that one as a last resort if we don't find what we're looking for.
Yeah, good idea.
Other than
So,
the
where
big red X, is
to
there anything
next?
else on the door? Any writing or anything? Labels?
Nope, just a large red X painted
Okay.
across the door.
Weird.
No magics on that door other than the regular ones?
Just the same stuff that you've been seeing throughout.
Okay, well, I can try and listen through a different door. The one on the right, perhaps? Right outside the... Although
Yeah.
we do want to get... Didn't we want to... Do we care about circling back around right now, or do we just want to explore?
We don't know where we're looking.
We
or
still
where-
haven't found a
That's true.
key for that other door anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just listen in on the door on the... First door on the right. Yes.
It's. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Guidance.
Okay. That is 11.
Okay. You listen for a minute or two, but you can't hear anything. It seems quiet in there.
Okay. Can I quietly open the door?
The door is locked.
Then I will not open the door.
You try to, but it won't open.
Can I do the same procedure unless someone else wants to for the other doors?
Sure.
Okay.
Which one are you doing next?
Let's do the second one on the right. That is a dirty 20. Well,
That's the left.
that's the left.
It's my right.
It's also our right, too.
We're
Yeah.
going
So I
this
wasn't
way.
sure which one. I wasn't sure if you were saying player perspective or character perspective,
Yeah.
but this one down here.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay. And what was your perception check?
Dirty 20.
Okay. You listen for a little while, and it's mostly quiet in there, but you think you might be able to hear a voice. You can't really. What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Giant, and Goblin.
Okay. You can
Kind
catch
of gobbledygook.
every other word, but it's very mumbly. And it seems like a very archaic form of Draconic
Oh,
that whatever is in there is speaking.
I think I would call Zoph over then.
Oh,
Have him
yep,
listen
what's
with
up?
me. Hey Zoph, there's some weird Draconic mumblings coming through this door. Can you make anything out?
Well, let's have a listen.
Okay, make a perception check
Guidance.
with advantage if you're being helped.
I mean, does this count as me helping him, or is it like? Okay, sure.
I rolled really poorly on both dice, so
Okay.
doesn't matter.
You had guidance.
I know, and that helped because I got a 4 on the guidance.
There it
But in total, it was, where's my perception? Only an 11.
Oh, the map disconnected again. Let's switch back over to the other scene and keep playing.
Okay, we're switched. I think. I think I just have to select the scene. I don't think I have to do anything else,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yep.
So,
That's it.
All right. Yeah, so you can hear the mumbling and you recognize it to be draconic, but it sounds weird to you, like old. And it's a lot of words that you just have never heard before.
Yeah, sorry, Bonks, I can't make it out. It sounds like older Draconic.
yeah. Do you think we should try in here then? Take a
Yeah,
peek?
we should go meet him.
Okay. Can I quietly open the door?
Should we
If
not?
you can, are you going to make a stealth check or are you going to just go in?
I want to make a stealth check.
All right, anybody who's going in with him, make a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, the map cam came back, and now we're all out of position.
We'll
So we
switch
did-
back to the other thing then, yeah.
All right.
Because yeah.
Can't wait to find out what we're looking at now.
Yep. Well, it's probably not a zombie
No.
or a
We can't-
zombie blacksmith.
But we can't start guessing until we start seeing the drawing.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh no.
There's not
we're
gonna be a
looking at
drawing. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
draw.
Okay.
I'm shutting the door.
We'll see.
Nope.
I guess that's just for
Shutting the door.
encounters.
We're not
Okay.
doing this door then.
Yeah,
No
I
drawing,
draw
no
if you're
door.
fighting, but I don't know. That's completely up to you guys.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Oh, I'm gonna turn the map back on. Oh no. What happened? That's
Oh,
weird.
there we go.
It just
Okay.
automatically goes to portrait view instead of landscape.
I see. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
This is
Oh!
a lot of stuff.
yeah.
I like that bear rug on the bottom too. So we're playing checkers?
Okay.
No,
Hmm.
Interesting.
I'm a little bit skeptical of this one, guys.
It's like right at the edge of my desk. So if I move the camera over any more, one of the legs of the comes up. Anyway.
I see.
All right. So wait, no, it's disconnecting. Well, at least you got a good
All
look
Alright,
at the
I'm
room.
gonna switch back then.
Yep. Let's see.
Oh. It doesn't look right until it's actually
Well,
gone.
because don't switch
Yeah.
back until it's actually disconnected, which is going to happen any minute now. Should I go? Right, should I continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Yeah. It just reconnected. So hold on.
Let's just theater of the mind this. Because it's going to keep going up and down again.
What's in there?
What's behind door number 3?
Yeah.
Well,
what
I've
are
already
those
got it in
things?
the right position. So once it just reloads, I'll just keep going, but now I don't have to fuss with it anymore. All right. So what were your stealth checks, by the way?
Oh, 16 for me.
13 for Zoe.
Okay.
6.
Big bugbear. 18.
I'm proficient too.
But Bonks is the one that opened the door, right? So
Maybe it
No,
squeaked or
no.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Map is disconnecting again, unfortunately. All right, I'll just leave the meeting with my phone. So go ahead and switch to the other session.
Okay. Pew.
I'll rejoin if we have to do battle.
Yeah.
So, Fox, you open the door,
Mhm.
trying to be very quiet, but it does squeak a little bit as you open. You kind of cringe.
The door's not proficient in stealth, but I am. That's
But as you guys get a look into this room, 6 long stone tables are set with steel and glass laboratory equipment in this chamber, whose walls are lined with shelves holding all manner of strange knickknacks and tools. An armed humanoid with white skin and red eyes moves from table to table, adjusting bubbling mixtures and carefully adding reagents. And he's mumbling to himself as he moves. As the door creaks, he looks up and his eyes land on you. And he shouts something in a language that most of you don't really understand. But Bonks and whoever speaks Draconic, Zoph and Easter and Angelica, do you speak Draconic?
No.
I don't.
Both does.
So Zoph and Bonks can understand kind of that he's asking, what are you doing here?
Did you say he was an armored humanoid?
An armed humanoid.
Oh, armed. Okay.
Armed, not armored, but armed.
Bonks looks at Zoph, and kind of wonders who should answer the question.
Yeah, sure. Zoph steps up and says in their best approximation of ancient Draconic, "Ho there, good fellow." My name is Zophdal Zephyrax, though the peasants call me Zoph.
Zophdal Zephyrax. Zophdal Zephyrax. What an unusual name. Who are you?
We are but simple travelers, seeking, and Zoph's kind of like fumbling for words, like trying to use as much of the old Draconic as they can. On a quest in search of the antidote to a dangerous disease plaguing a town not far from here.
And why? Why have you come to steal from me, the great feral Saul?
Feral Saul?
Not feral like a feral dog. Ferol.
Oh,
Okay.
Feral Saul.
Zoph kind of slips out of the ancient Draconic a bit and back into their more, natural tongue. Oh, what? Steal? No, we were under the impression that this was a crash site and nobody really lived here anymore.
This is my laboratory, foolish creature.
Do we know what kind of creature this is?
Yeah. How did you describe them? They had white skin and red eyes.
White skin and red eyes.
They're
And you said they're armed, but armed with what?
Also, are they like a human, or are they a different humanoid
Said
race?
humanoid.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like we're all humanoids, but like
so many questions. One at a time. Yeah, it's difficult. You've never seen a creature like this before. Yeah, so you aren't sure what kind of creature it is. But he has a long sword at his waist and a long bow strapped to his back.
Well, if this is your place, perhaps then you can help us out. I'm sorry for barging in. We didn't know that anyone still resided within here. Surely, it's been a long time since or crashed.
What is time in the nature of progress? Foolish, foolish boy. Person. Thing.
Not a boy. That's a fair point.
Whatever. Gender is meaningless to me.
Okay.
Speak your purpose or leave me in peace.
Well, we're seeking a antidote to a disease called, we've called it frigid woe. I don't know if that's what it was called back in your time. If you have any of the antidote to said disease, and would be willing to trade for it, or if you had any spare that you would be willing to part with, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Why don't you make a persuasion check?
Guidance.
And I will. Oh, have I rested since I used?
Are you going to cast guidance?
On the persuasion check? I think it's important.
But it's also casting a spell in front of a creature.
Oh.
Can I
Okay.
help Soph?
It's okay. I'm going to use forceful presence, which gives me a advantage on a persuasion or intimidation check. My draconic ability. For a total of 12.
12.
Yep.
Feral Saul looks at you as you speak. And his red eyes narrow. And he says, I knew it. I knew they sent you here to steal my work, the progress I have made over centuries. But no, I will not let you take my work from me. And he pulls his longsword out of his belt. And I think it's time to roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I tried, friends.
It was a valiant effort.
Yeah.
It was.
It was. Good job. Anyway.
I think it was.
As you're rolling initiative, I'm going to try to reconnect. I'm going to try to
only
reconnect
boss
the
actually knows
map.
that I tried.
Okay.
We're like, what's going on?
Next time you have to talk in Ancient Draconic, just say Flameo Hot Man.
Yeah.
Flameo, Hotman.
All right, switch back
Oh,
over to
I'm
the map
switching
thing,
back.
please.
I think this time Zoph and Bonks are in front.
Yes.
Might take me a minute to draw.
Sure.
Oh, this is the best part, though.
Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
9 by 5.
This does seem a likely place to find what we're looking for, though.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. With all the stuff on the walls, I can't wait to look at.
Just a matter of if we can discern
Yeah.
it or not.
But there's so many rooms we haven't gone in yet.
I know.
We'll keep going.
Oh, we're in a hurry. Maybe we could come back and explore it after we get the gear.
We've been here for like an hour and a half.
But
Oh,
we
is this
don't
it?
want to
There we
die.
Mm.
A beep boop. It's a battery.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, it's definitely
Hmm.
like a gasoline canister or something, or a milk carton without a handle. Here we go.
It's a open mouth with teeth.
Briefcase? Oh.
It's a cardboard
Oh.
box with lots of tape on it,
Uh-huh.
on the edges and things. Or, it's one of those old-timey trunks.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
And it's got labels on it because it's been used for
Used
traveling.
so much. Yeah, it has
You know,
all these-
this might be like the underside of an ATV or something.
Could be.
Let's see.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's the underside of the hearse.
A 6-wheeled hearse?
It looks like something, but I can't place it.
Let's see.
It's a Lego.
Oh, that's pretty
It could
good.
be a Lego,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like that one. Lego with a weird growth on it. Yeah, it's good. Hmm.
Lego with a weird growth on
Oh yeah, that one on the side where the door is that we're in.
It looks
it.
kind of like a Charge-a-Bug.
Yeah.
You guys are ridiculous.
We got to fill the dead air somehow.
Love it.
I know, I appreciate it. Where do you guys want to be standing?
Well, Zoph is in the entrance, presumably with
Bonks is
Bonks.
alongside him.
Would we have all
Yeah.
come in when we heard him talking?
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
just,
probably up to you.
for simplicity's sake, like, let's say that everyone is inside the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But Easter is hanging back by the door.
Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, what do you think I rolled for initiative this time?
3.
Natural 20.
4. My favorite
No way.
number. Yeah,
No
I rolled
way.
3 2s in a row, all for initiative. Yes, 3 different dice, 3 different 2s.
All right, let's do Easter.
11.
Zoph?
11.
We have the same initiative modifier. I will let
Yep.
you go first because it's kind of you're in front.
Actually, no, I lied.
No?
I did not have an 11. What did I have? Why did?
You had the dice +1.
Yes, that's true. I think that was a 10 then, not an 11. Sorry, I got excited.
Add another one.
Uh-oh, what just happened?
All right, oh no, the camera's leaving again. Oh, okay. Is Box is next. 4, you said?
4. I bet I'm gonna get 4 next time too. Just
Did we
And
get
Angelica?
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 16. What did everybody else get? It froze.
Oh,
Lower than you.
Easter is 11, Zoph is 10, Box is 4, and you're 16.
Great!
Yeah, it's your favorite.
I'm so mad
How
about
long-
my phone, you guys.
how long does your totem last?
1 minute.
Just
So
1 minute?
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
gone.
Darn.
yeah. And I think I
Ooh.
can only
Stall.
cast it. I think I can only cast it one time. Yeah, I can't use it again.
Does the temp HP last after it's gone?
No.
Oh, that goes away right when it goes away?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. I'm sure this, thousands and thousands of year old creature before us will be
Geezer.
left frail. So
Just like the zombies?
But the only difference is he's smart and they're kind of, well, that's just an assumption. You know what that is.
he seems smart, but you never know.
Could just be another bonks.
It also could just be an effect of the environment. All the beakers and shelves of equipment make him look smart, but maybe he's actually just not, and he's pretending
Yeah,
to manage all this science equipment.
if he had the same conversation with us, but he's like next to a dumpster,
Yeah,
he's
then he
like,
would
my
seem
research,
crazy.
and he's like picking out of a dumpster or something. My progress, right? I mean, just think about that. It is. I think there's a lot of truth behind what you're saying.
He's situationally smart.
Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right. You could put him anywhere and have that conversation, and it like completely destroys his credibility. Right?
Oh man.
He's like a waiter or something. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. That's a very good way to put it.
Cool.
Okay, so
Let me switch back to the other map.
Yep, I switched the Wi-Fi for the map, so
Mhm.
hopefully it won't disconnect anymore, but we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just check one thing. All right, so unfortunately, Farrell's up first.
Oh. Well, it'd be good to know what we're dealing with, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, so Saul is his last name. It's not one word, huh?
yep, Salsvault.
His
Okay.
vault.
Oh.
And now we're about to watch him go feral.
Ah.
So he pulls out his longsword and he says, like, I'm not going to let you steal from me. This is my legacy. And he runs forward.
You can still apply, even if he's next to a dumpster.
And they're not dumpsters. Those are the tables.
I know.
Weren't you listening?
No, were you listening to what we were saying?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
It's not a Lego either. Yeah.
Dang, that was
It'd
a
be-
really good guess though.
It'd be bad for him to run that far over Legos. So
Our advantage.
So he runs forward and he takes 2 longsword attacks against Zoth.
Crap.
I'm dead, guys.
Well, you're not going to believe this, so I'm going to have to show you.
It's a 20, isn't it? 2 natural 20s. Oh, okay, a 20 and a 1. Sure, that's better than 2 natural 20s.
Wait, is that one a 20?
Yeah, that's it. The little mark is.
Oh,
Yep,
that's what.
it's a
okay,
20 and a
yeah,
1.
Okay.
The Matt Mercer dice.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
That's, what is that, my 3rd or 4th one?
It's like your 17th.
Yeah.
That one's juiced. I think it's illegal, and I think it should be banned.
Yeah.
It's juiced.
Yeah, it's definitely a weighted die.
Yep. Formal complaint lodged.
At least it wasn't 2 20s. So that is 11 slashing damage to Zoth.
I'm still alive, but
No,
barely.
Run, Zoph. Run away.
Just for you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're not missed.
All right.
Put a Lego in there
And
too.
he is just laughing because he saw
The
how much
music?
that hurt.
How rude.
Crazy creeper.
Angelica, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Healing Word on Zoph,
Thank
and
you.
it is 1d4. Oh, good. So you get 7 back.
Great. Nice heal.
Whew, I'm up and I'm down.
Roller coaster here.
Thanks, Scout.
Welcome. Take care now. Okay, so I can still attack
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
just your bonus action.
close enough. Okay, let me write. I have to write that down there because. Okay. So I'm gonna get close enough to get in with my scimitar.
So you would have to, let's see, what's your movement?
It looks like she could, go around the
Yeah,
table.
you'd have to go around the table either to the right or left.
Yeah. So let's go to the right.
This way. Yeah, actually, since you're over here, it probably makes more sense to go down over here.
And okay, so 13 plus 4, I got a 17.
That hits.
Yay! Oh, only 3.
Okay.
Slashing.
He just kind of growls at you.
Just you wait, Henry Higgins.
Easter?
Easter is going to move to that upper left shelf. So I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Wait, upper left. You mean up here?
Yeah.
1, 2.
And as she moves, she starts chanting a hex on Feral Soul.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, hold on. Angelica, what kind of damage does your scimitar do?
I said slashing,
Okay, and you did 3.
and I did 3.
Okay. Sorry, it just, when you slice down with your scimitar, you notice that there's a little bit of resistance that you weren't expecting.
Okay.
Sorry.
So with the hex, I'm going to ruin his strength checks. And then once I'm in position, I will fire a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1 on die.
Oh no.
You get the
Yeah.
ones, I
That's
get
your
the
third
twos.
one, Nick.
I know. One of us is rolling all crits, and one of us is rolling all 1s.
Hey, you have
Yeah.
to let me have this though. This never happens to me.
It's the curse of that die.
I'm gonna use that die all the time when we switch back.
I'm going to stop using this die and use my golden die instead. That's me. End my turn.
Okay. So
So, you said there are beakers on these tables, yes?
yes.
Do any of them look bubbly and volatile?
Oh yes. And blue.
Oh.
And blue. This is a bad idea. I'm doing it.
Oh god.
I cast Catapult on one of those beakers and fling it at him.
All right. Well, you are 5 feet away. Does that make a difference with catapult?
Nope, because I can target anything within 60 feet that weighs between 1 and 5 pounds and is not being worn or carried. And it flies up to 90 feet in a direction I choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts a solid surface. If it strikes a creature, then that creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So what's the DC on that?
You're looking to beat a 14. Come on, this old guy can't be dexterous. Not as dexterous as a zombie.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
dexterous. Yeah, he definitely dodges.
Oh, shoot.
Well, then it goes flying the other way and crashes against the wall.
All right. Probably a good thing too, because as it crashes against the wall, there's a cloud of blue powder that looks very familiar to you, Zoph.
All right. Zoph will then just say, I wonder if you're immune to your own diseases.
Beryl is spitting at you, saying, "How dare you ruin my masterpiece?" Something along those lines.
That's my full turn, though.
Yep. Bonks, you're up.
Okay. Does Bonks know why the slashing damage was resisted? Is he wearing like armor or something that's stunting the blow?
He is wearing armor, but it looks like just the skin is a lot tougher than you expected it to be.
Okay. So, because my
It doesn't
weapon...
give the same way that a living creature's skin would give.
Okay, because my weapon is slashing, so I'm thinking I might want to switch weapons to some other damage type.
The leathery old codger.
So let's pull out that maul instead, and
The silvered one?
The silvered one, and I will, I guess. Can I help Zoph here? I guess I can flank his other side. Stand across from Angelica, I guess.
Over here?
Yeah. And then I'll swing at him with... Oh, and I'm also going to fly into a rage after watching Zoph get struck with the long sword.
Great. Do
And
it.
I'm going to make an attack. I'm gonna make this a reckless attack because I'm done rolling 2s. Oh, I got a crit.
Woohoo!
Nice.
And okay. So
Roll
that
good.
is it's below average. 9. Is it? How much is it rage? Is it 2? So it's 14. Is that right?
Wait, is this to hit?
No, I got a 19 and a 20 to hit
Oh, okay.
on die. So
Okay.
that's a 20. That's a 20. It's a crit. So
That's right. You did say it was a
Yeah.
crit. I'm sorry. My brain.
it's okay. So that's 14 damage. With
Okay.
it's bludgeoning and it's silvered. I don't know if that does anything.
All right. So you swing this silvered maul that you found in Ergon's cabin down, and there is a very satisfyingly sickening crunch.
Great.
What was the damage? I'm sorry.
14.
Nice.
So then I think in Draconic he'll also say, "Give us the antidote, and we can stop this."
You will not steal from Feral Soul.
Okay. Well,
And it's Feral's turn, and he is not happy that you just slammed into him with the silvered maul, so he's going to turn.
did that do full damage or did it get resisted?
It looks like it did as much as you expected it to do.
Great.
Yeah, he is going to turn
Oh,
to
I
you,
also-
Bonks.
I rolled the wrong damage dice. Do you want me to re-roll it?
Yes.
Sorry, I rolled my d12. 2d12. I should have rolled 46. 1 second. So that is a lot more, actually. That's
Yeah.
21 damage. 5, 5, 6, and 2 plus 5. That sounds right. So I will make sure to keep these here.
21, you said?
21 total. All right, that's it.
Okay. Good. Yeah, he is not happy about that. So he turns to you, Bonks,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, let's see. He reaches out a hand toward you, and he says, "You will pay for this." And that's only a 14 to hit.
That hits.
14 hits?
Yep, that's my AC.
Right. So I'm going to need you to make a con saving throw, please.
Okay. I do not have advantage on this. Only strength. Okay. That is a 16.
Okay. You take 5 necrotic damage,
Okay.
but that's it.
All right. Took it.
And he growls at you, and he takes his other hand that has the longsword and swings at you with the
no.
longsword. And that's higher. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
And that's 7 slashing damage,
All right. I'm gonna
which you
that
have
to
down is your raging. Yep.
3. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it is Angelica's turn.
I'm at half HP now.
Half HP. Okay. I can't cast Healing Word anymore because we only
That's
had
okay.
a short rest,
That's
so
okay.
I didn't get all of them back. Okay, so
Come here.
let's see. Where is everybody? Everybody's around him. My scimitar didn't do very much good, so I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire.
It's never steered you wrong so far.
Right on his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
And what's the DC again?
14.
Hey, he fails.
Yay! Okay,
Roll that damage.
Where'd my D8 go? I buried it. I have one. There it is. That is a 4.
Hey,
And it's fire damage.
got it. Thank you. Yeah, he it's like pant leg catches fire and he growls at you. Rah! You can't understand. Anything else on your turn?
I think I'm gonna turn invisible.
All right.
Hidden step.
Okay.
Because I still have that one left.
Are you gonna move or are you gonna stay
Yeah,
put?
tell him, son. Tell him what's going on. Yell at the boss. Growl back at him.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Easter.
Easter is going to move to the south part of the room. Just go straight south from where she is. So that's 20 feet of movement. Then she's going to cast Eldritch Blast again. Hope I hit this time.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll hit for 22.
Is that all force damage or do you get extra
Oh
damage?
no,
from hex?
that was a 2 hit, 22 to hit.
Oh right. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so 2 things happen. One is that I roll some damage, which is 6 damage. And then I am going to pull him away from the people that he has been beating up on.
Okay. Is that all force damage? Or do you get extra from
No,
hex?
sorry. 3 force, 3 necrotic.
Okay. Okay. I'll need you to separate those out for me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. And you're pulling him towards you?
Yeah, so he goes 10 feet to the other corner of Angelica.
That doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, right?
It does not.
Okay.
But it does get him
Away from Zope.
away from both of you.
Like here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then Easter runs to 10 more feet away.
Like into the corner back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's my whole turn.
All right, Zope's up.
Okay. There's a table at a bonfire in my way. 20. I could go 20 around the table and get to him if I wanted to. I could fling another beaker. How big was the cloud that erupted from the beaker?
Let me double check. I think it looked like it was just like a 5-foot space. Where did I put that information? Oh, here it is. Yep, it looks like, actually, so let me just show you because I can't do math in my head.
Okay.
So it impacted pretty much like right here, but the spores spread out to like every space within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So 15 foot?
10-foot radius, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, that's a little too big because I don't know where Angelica is. So, in that case, I will.
So you're thinking you're pretty lucky that it didn't hit last time, or you would have been in trouble too.
But it would have been awesome.
Throw a book at him. There's got to be books around here, right? Or there's
There's plenty of things I can throw, but
Yeah.
none of them are as cool as a beaker.
Maybe there's a different type, like a liquid one instead of like a powder? Like acid or something in it, or something that won't make a big plume of
I
dust?
also don't want to magnify gravity in a big sphere, so I will just. Yeah, is there anything not explosive that I can throw?
You can see there are some like the lab equipment, like tools and stuff, or empty beakers that you could throw.
Okay, then I will throw some of those things with catapult. Cast it one more time.
You've also got some mithril smith tools that you could throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to those though. So it's another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What was the DC again?
14.
Yeah, that fails.
Oh, it fails? I thought you meant I failed there for a second. I was like,
No, he failed.
I was
big
about
time.
to say one of these days catapult will work. All right.
No, it worked.
Okay, on a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
That's a lot.
I
Wow.
will roll that. So that's 12 bludgeoning damage from the lab equipment that just slams into him from across the room.
Yeah, great.
Exactly
So-
average.
These are very delicate pieces of equipment, but they do. Wait, is it bludgeoning damage?
Yep.
Okay. And it was 12. I can do math, I promise. Okay. So they pummel into him, and he's like he was already looking pretty beat up, and now he's looking very haggard and very angry. Bonks.
Is he showing any signs of backing down, or is he still?
Nope, he is extremely angry at you for coming into his home,
I will.
breaking one of his vials.
I will take one step closer. I guess in our perspective, take one to the one over. Yeah, I'll reach across the table and smash him again with the maul.
Sure you
Bonk
wanna
him,
do
as
that?
one would say.
Are you sure you want to do that?
What do you mean?
Well-
Beakers of bubbling.
There are beakers of bubbling blue
Is that-
liquid and powders on the table that you would have to probably disturb if you reach across the table to
But
attack him.
I have long reach though.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
you do.
Okay, so you're saying I still have to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
You'll be
saying
moving
you
you'll be
could,
moving your arm across this table.
What?
but there
Okay.
might be consequences, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are they just strewn across? Like any reach over the table is gonna do this?
Yes.
Okay, then I will take several more steps.
What's
Opposite,
your movement speed?
it's like 30. Yeah, it's 30. So yeah, right there. Nope. Up one.
Here?
How about that? Is that okay? Or do I have to go down one?
You can't reach him from here.
Yeah, I can. That's 10 feet.
That's 15 feet.
No, it's 10.
I mean, it's still across the table though, so
Okay, fine.
I'd say you'd
Oh,
have to go
Fine,
here.
that's fine.
Okay.
Wherever I can
you
go.
want
to
If you want
not
10 feet
kill
reach
us.
and not disturb a table, then
Yes,
go here.
I do not want to give us all a disease, so
Thank you very
Good.
much.
I'm gonna
I'm
make
already
this one
blue.
reckless as well. And
Oh, I didn't roll advantage against you last time.
Wah, wah.
wah wah. But you still hit me, so
I still hit you, so
Yeah.
it wasn't a crit, but
Well, please don't do that. So I got a dirty 20 to hit.
that hits.
Roll damage. That is
And what are you attacking with?
the
Maul.
maul again. That seemed to
Okay.
work pretty well.
Yep.
That is 14 damage with the maul.
All right.
Bonk.
Bonks him
Bonks?
on the head.
Bonk him on
How
the
do you
head.
want to do this?
Oh.
So I think what I do is instead of like up down on the striking him on the head, I will actually do a little bit up, but I'll try and like slam him into the wall.
Okay.
You know, minding the table, right? So
All right. So you grip this silvered maul in your hand and you swing down and you slam him into the wall, and you can hear just the crunching of his bones. And as he kind of slumps against the wall, he says, "But my legacy, I was going to make them pay." And he dies. And that's where we will end tonight's session.
okay.
Good job, you guys. maybe,
Yay.
for
Yeah.
killing this guy.
Hey, we tried. We tried not to kill him, but
No, we didn't try very hard.
not
No.
really hard. But we did
He
try.
was very angry. So
You know,
So we'll
well,
pick up from here.
luckily,
ahead.
Zoph was throwing things about, so we are trashers still. So we're ending on a high note.
Yes,
We trashed the
yes.
place.
I'm just happy Catapult actually did something for the first
It
time.
did two things. You trashed the place and you hit the guy. So I'm like, this is
Yeah.
Well,
double whammy.
I was
This is
gonna
perfect.
turn into a bear on my next turn, so there you go. That's all I had left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you found the owner, I guess, the single, not the single denizen, but the leader of Salsvault, and you have defeated him. You still don't know where the antidote is, but
There's more of the
Maybe.
disease in here, huh?
yeah, maybe you can.
Yeah, we'll
Find
talk
it
about
next
that.
time.
Tests.
We'll talk about that.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
If Bonks killed Saul, does that make this Bonks Vault now?
I like the way you think.
Answers to this question and more next week on Antiheroes in Exandria.
A magical badge appears on his chest.
Perfect. Here we go. All right.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back next week for what is probably going to be the last episode of
Mm.
this phase, this first adventure in Exandria. I hope you can join us then. Good night, everyone.
Bye.